Okay, the review of the project when it's finished. Hi, welcome back DIY Donna. I'm Donna, of course. Today we're going to do 3 DIYs, and we're going to start off with these pretty birdhouses from the Dollar Tree. I got 2 of the big ones and 2 of the small ones, and I got this piece of wood from the Dollar Tree as well. We are going to be using the apple barrels paint from Walmart. All the paint I am going to be using is from Walmart, and they're apple barrels. I am removing the stickers from the bottoms of these. And then I am going to start painting them. And then we're going to move them over to the side. And then I am going to start the second DIY while these are drying. It looks like I'm going to have problems with that one. So I will come back. Here we go. That one was easy. This one should be too, because it's ripped a little bit already. It's this one. Sometimes you get these stickers that are hard to get off, and this one, as long as I get most of it off, that's all that matters, I guess. Alright, I'm done messing with it. That's all we're going to get off of there. Alright. So, we are going to start off with this pretty blues. Light blue is actually this one. Okay, and this one is the aqua sky. Tropical blue. They are now putting these little silver things on these. That is also hard. Just poke it with your scissors, is what I do. I guess that's why my scissors has got paint all over them too. Alright, we're getting it though. I'm sorry you guys, cannot stand trash or anything around me, so I gotta throw it away as soon as I get trash. Okay, there's the sky blue. And, oh, I guess I had sky blue twice. But that really looks different than that one. We're going to see what this sky blue looks like. I'm going to see if it is different. No. Oh, okay, it was tropical blue, light blue, and awkward. And now I got the sky. I am going to go with these colors here for my birdhouses. So we're going to get the first one started here. And I'm not going to paint the roofs or the bottom, just the houses itself. I am going to paint the roof probably black. I'm trying to keep it in frame here for you guys to be able to see. I don't know why I just painted that when I just said I'm painting my roofs black. But go ahead and paint the base of it. I love the animals and the butterflies and the flowers, how they cut it all out of the birdhouses. But I'm only going to do one coat of paint. You could do as many as you prefer for your decor, whatever matches yours. But I kind of like the wood coming out of this piece. Okay. I'm glad I keep plastic down over my table because I am a sloppy painter and I get it all over the tablecloths. Okay, and you know, I don't know why I don't set them on that to paint it. I don't know why. Okay, moving along to the second paint. Move that one so it don't get no paint on it. I don't know if you can see this on camera or not, of how the wood is coming through the paint. That's what I like. The natural wood coming through, bleeding through the wood. I'm going to move over to the side here. Sorry, stopped talking and I stopped because I'm trying to... I'm one of those people that cannot chew gum and walk at the same time. Do you hear me shaking one and beating on it? Okay. I was sitting here thinking maybe I did open that. Okay. I just want to make double sure that, you know what I mean? Because I hate to punish him for something he did not do, you know?
Yeah.
Because he does get in a lot of trouble on his own. So I don't want to get him in more trouble if he didn't.
Right.
But I started second guessing myself. Oh, wrong. Never mind. Shouldn't have went over that too thick with that, but it's okay. All right, now for the other color, third color. These ones are a little bit smaller. These are the smaller ones at the Dollar Tree. And the bigger ones are also from the Dollar Tree. They're both $1.25. I don't know if you guys have seen those new little boxes they got. Paint those up and put them on a little tier tray. That would look so cute. Like for Valentine's Day. Is the only thing I could think of that could be used on a tier tray for as a decor. But that's me. You guys may have come up with something else different for that. I don't know. But the only thing I could think of is Valentine's Day as a Valentine's box or a wedding. But you don't make a house decor. I guess you could. And this is not going to be outside. This is too small for birds to go in or even use. So this paint we're using, it's fine. Because we're not using this for the animals. Now if we were, we would have to use paint for animal safety. These are way too small for a birdie to go in. I wish I could have found some little birdies before I finished, you know, little dinky ones. I should have checked Hobby Lobby. I think that will look really cute with little birdies on it. I really like this color. I've never used it before, but until today, and I kind of like it. I thought I would try, look at me being all sloppy, as always. But I thought I would try all blues today. And it's just caught my eye, so I'm glad it did. I really am liking this color. But you don't need to paint yours my color. I'm just here for ideas. But on this channel, we do learn together because I do make mistakes, and I show you guys I make them. I am human. I'm not a professional when it comes to these things. I'm learning about things as well. So I figured we would learn together. And it's nice leaving my camera run and pick up everything for now until I, go through it and start editing. I heard that's the fun part. Just kidding. I heard that's the worst part. But we'll see. Okay, I am not going to be taking out the black and dumping it on my plate. I shouldn't have threw the other black away, but I was not thinking I needed it for roofs. But we're going to paint the roofs black. Because I don't want the roof the same color as the house. They're turning out so cute. Okay. Okay, we're going to continue painting the roofs black or whatever color that you want. You may want to paint it all one color. I did not want to paint it all in one color. I did want the black roofs on them. I gotta do touch up right there, but one little spot, I'll take that in a second. And what I would messing up the whole corner there. I can fix that a little bit. Okay, the first one is done. I decided I'm going to paint the little stand black too. There we go. That one wasn't too bad. Okay. Go in for the second roof on the big one. And this is the first one on the big one, but second roof altogether. And I don't know if I'm going to cut the string off or if I'm going to leave it and use it to hang it. Or if I'm just going to put this on the patio table for outside decor. I don't know. It won't be in the weather, but if you want it in the weather, you're going to have to put some kind of clear on it to protect the paint. And I would do it for your wood as well, because this wood will not hold up, but maybe 1 or 2 rains, then it'll fall apart. And I'm being honest, it's not made to go outside, the wood isn't. And yes, I got to do some touch-ups on this as well, but we'll get it. Okay, got some touch-ups on that one as well. But like I've said, my hands are not the steadiest. I couldn't be no surgeon or anything. I got one more roof, and then we're gonna let this stuff set and dry, and then we'll go back in and do a little bit of touch-ups. And then we are going to be wood gluing it to a long piece of board. I will show you guys it again. We're going to spread them out. I don't believe that this literally made a line through my blue paint. Told you guys I am a very, very sloppy painter. I get it. Look at my table. Alright, we're almost done here with this part. So I gotta finish these up and go take care of my babies. When I talk about my babies, they're my ferrets. I got 8 babies. And I'm only going to do the wood with this because up underneath is the color of the house, and I don't want to ruin that because I did already do this one that way. So I want to, even though I painted the sides of the thing, the roof, I'm going to paint over the sides though. But up underneath can stay the color of the house, that's fine. Okay. Painting is time consuming. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Okay. Now we're going to let that dry. Okay, we're going to let the houses finish drying, and I went ahead and painted my board white off camera. Now, while them are drying, we are going to make some homemade mushrooms. You can literally paint them different colors. And you know, I've already got some colors going on here, even though we got to play touch up. And then went my pink into my blue. I don't know about that paint. I think might be a little bit too old. We'll try it. It looked awful runny. But I don't know how these are going to turn out, but we're going to find out. Take the blue. I keep forgetting about this little doohickey.
That's why.
I don't believe I just did that. Yes, I do. Talking about me here. Alright. We're going to do this color, I guess. Okay, we're going to be making mushrooms. I'm sorry, I don't know if I even said what we were making. And I literally just started painting. We are making mushrooms. These are the mini dessert cups and mini dessert bowls that you purchase at the Dollar Tree in the party section. I am trying these little ones to make little mushrooms. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but we're going to find out. Okay. I'm only going to do 2. Okay, now we're going to move these to the side. I just straight dropped it. I'm going to have to play, yeah, I got dog hair all over it. So we're going to have to wipe it off. And, rebrush it on there again. You forgot to show me my frame. Okay, so I'm going to do the second coat. Oh, I gotta go. What was that? Remember, I gotta go upstairs. Did you turn it off? Okay. Okay, so these are still a little bit tacky. So what we're going to do is we're going to get everything ready for our big project. Now, you done seen the fish. It turned out really pretty, and since I put the Mod Podge on it, it actually turned out really nice. But I do see a spot right there that must have came off on my finger. So I'm just going to take a little brush and paint it. And we're going to set it to the side. And here is the next one. It's coming out really nice. And I will show everything at the review. And here is the Mermaid Tale. Okay, and then here is our mushrooms. And now for the other project. We are going to make a little girl for our door. So, what we need to do with our fans is first cut the tassel off of it. And the price tag, get rid of it. You're going to open it up, and on this side, see how this is up? We're going to take it apart from underneath, and then we're going to glue it on top. And then we're going to spread it out, and you just want to bend these, because if you take that off, the whole fan will literally fall apart. But they're very easy to bend up. So you do that. You need 3 fans, okay? And like I said, I will put everything in the description box of the materials that you will need. I did fix one off camera for you guys to see, and now I'm going to do these 2 on camera for you guys to see how it is done. So you just peel it off very easily, like I just did. Okay? And you're going to take your hot glue . We need a hot glue stick. So you're going to take your hot glue and you're going to put it on the plastic part, so you can put your material. Back on it like this, and watch your fingers because you will get burnt. I have gotten a real bad burn on my finger from the last project. Okay, remember you got to also cut off the tassel, put it aside. You can keep them or throw them away. If you put them in your stash, you might be able to use it on a project. But I am throwing mine away. Okay, we got them all 3 off. Okay, once again, repeat the same step as you did your other one. Finally, it's coming out. Okay. Then you're going to bend this one as well. Okay. And then you are going to, so what I'm going to do is, because I could not find 3 blue fans, I am going to do a blue, a pink, and a blue. You're also going to need a screen. You get the one with the handle or without, but if you get the one with the handle, you will have to break it off. There is a Phillips screw in the back. I did not grab my tools like I should have, no biggie. You will just use your scissors, pull that out. Okay, we are not going to need this at all, no more. Bye-bye, it goes. Okay. We're going to need this. because this is how, okay, lay him down. So there, we're going to use the screen to form it. You will also need a hat from the little girls section at the Dollar Tree. I started adding hair to mine, and I decided I was going to do it a different way. So off camera, I did make a ponytail for my little girl, and it's going to be like this. You can make pigtails. You will also need a pair of socks, and I have those. I got to get them out, but just start putting this together. And once again, I got to, where is my fan? Alright, I got to go get my wire cutters as well. Thank you. Okay, I'll be right back. Well, maybe not. Maybe, the scissors cuts the wire. So I don't have to go nowhere. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to lay the fan out. See these little holes? Well, we're going to use those little holes as our advantage. We're going to use our wire. You may want to double the wire. That's up to you. I'm going to double mine. If I could get it in that little screen there. Probably not. Once again, I don't know what the world happened to my wire, but somebody twisted it all the way around. So we're just going to cut those back pieces off. There we go. And we're going to place it up here, of course. Okay. And then we're going to take another one for the other side and do the exact same thing that you just done. Put it inside the screen, make sure it is, and see mine didn't go through the screen right here. So there, I got it through there, and then we're going to tighten it. And you're just going to want to tighten it. And just make it on there. And do the same thing with the other side. Make sure that you put them both in the same spot. Twist it. And then cut off the extra tail pieces or whatnot, and then push it down so you don't get poked later on with the extra pieces. Okay, first one is on. There we go. So now here goes our pink one. Okay. Find the placement for this one. And we're going to do the same thing for that one. We're going to take 2 pieces of wire. Okay. I just cut one piece off and then I bend it, cut off a piece for the middle. Okay, so we're going to stick our wire into the frame here. And I'm using the holes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get this in film for you to see. Okay, so see how this wire here is out of your fan? Well, instead of doing it like I did the top one, we are going to push it back through the bottom of this for it to come through like this. And then you're going to do the same way as we did the front. You're going to twist until you get it as tightly as you want it. Cut the tails off and bend it downwards so you do not get poked later. Do the exact same thing on this side. Okay, see the hole? We're going to go in the hole. Okay, grab a hold of it. And then we're going to go back down into the screen. Okay, then you're going to flip it over and you're going to twist. Okay, and then you are going to do the exact repeat steps. Make sure them pieces of screen is turned over, and I may have to take one of my ends off just to get it straightened out. Fortunately, I'm going to have to cut it because it did look off-centered. So we do got to fix that, and unfortunately, I got to do them both. We got to make sure that they're in the same direction as our first one. Okay, because we do not want it. Okay, you see? It's more evenly. You want it to make it look like they have layers on their dress. Because that is what the fan is. The fans are the dresses. Well, the dress. And it is layered in 3 layers. So, we're going to make sure this time that it is placed right where we need it to be this time. Okay, make sure it's broken down, grab it. Okay, make sure that end. And push it down inside the screen. Okay. Make sure it's still even for the opposite side. And then repeat the same thing from this side. And I do need to turn it facing me for a sec so I could get this piece of wire down inside the metal frame, and I think I got it. So before we tie it this time, we are going to make sure, okay, it's centered, and it is. These wires, I may have to do this side again. I'm hoping not, because it is further than what I wanted it to be from each other. But I love that crazy finger thingy on my fingers while we're doing no glue. When I'm doing glue, I don't wear it, but when I'm doing not glue, I wear it. That just don't make no sense. But I never claimed to make sense. Okay, so our last and final one, you want to make sure it is fanned out. Okay? And then we're going to repeat the same exact step. Okay, you want to make sure that it is centered with the other two layers of dress form. Okay, and then once you do that, you are to put your wire in that hole again, down into the screen again. Okay, here we go. I wish we could take the metal things off. I really, really do. Okay, I got that one. Now let's do our last and final hole here. Got it fanning out. Take your wire and do the exact step that we have been doing the last 5 holes. You do the same way as you done those. Okay, this is a fast and easy. And then after this, we are going to dot up our mushrooms. And then we're going to glue them together. And then that would be it for this video. And I want to thank you for following me. Those that have stuck by me this whole time, I love you. Thank you so much for sticking by me on all these changes that my channel has been going through since I have started. And I do apologize for all those changes. Constantly, name changes, videos going up that had awful things in it, and I do apologize for all of them. Okay, so what you want to do with your hair, you can put them in pigtails or a ponytail, and then you use Ziploc ties to hold them in place permanently. I did do this off air and I apologize. I think I'm going to remove this flower just because I want to add my own flower. Okay, so we are going to take our hair, and in this Ziploc tie, we're going to go up underneath with the wire. Well, maybe. I don't think it's going to let us get up underneath there. I got it really good and tight. But it's okay. Because what you can do, if you can't get it up underneath there, that's fine. Because we could take it, wrap the wire around it a couple of times. Of course, you know, it's thin wire. So if you do it just right, you can hide it in the yarn. And that's what I'm trying to do here. This is how we're going to connect our ponytail in the hat. We're going to put the wire in it. Okay, so twist it a little bit so it'll stay. And then cut it and then push down on it. I don't believe I just did that, people. Because I forgot to leave a piece on there to connect it in the hat, which is okay. Because I'll just repeat my step. Okay, so I repeated my step and got it around there. So now there's holes in the hat, and you'll know the back because there is a tag. Up underneath that tag is like extra material right in here. You could take it and put your wire inside the hat so we could try to hide the wire. Had it, but it came out. And the material is the top of the hat. And once you cross it over into the other hole, and we're going to bring it close to it, and then you're going to wrap the rest of it into your ponytail, just like that. Okay, and then you cannot see it. So now we're going to connect our hat up here, and then this is what our little girl's going to be. And then I got to get the socks. We will add the socks on, and then this project is finished. Okay, so we're going to flip it over, and there goes that sew word. I think we're going to do something about that. Figure out how to get me from saying okay, so. Just let me look at this for a sec. Okay, we're going to connect it right here. We're going to take our wire, just push it through. Bring it up underneath the hat when you get your wire. Here we go. Twist it, and don't do it too tightly, because if you do, the corner of your hat will kind of cave in there, and you don't want that. Same thing, cut the tails off, throw your extra in a trash pile, and move to the next side. Okay. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. Twist it until your preference on how tight you want it. Push over your axis little pieces so you don't poke. Ta-da! Now I got to get the socks, and you could actually use this little piece right here to hang it up. That way you're not messing up your hat form. Okay, I will return with my socks, and I am also going to grab a hold of another little flower to put on her hat. So I will be right back. Okay, so the Dollar Tree did not have baby socks out that day when I picked up the material for this. Now I have a pink and blue rose that I am going to put on the hat. And this is what it's going to look like. We're going to use the hot glue gun for this. You're just going to put some dabs of glue onto the, and just stick it in place. Okay, repeat it on the same flower. Now this is your personal reference. If you want 1, 2, or none, that is your decision. I'm doing this because I'm going to use it for my own front door. Okay, now for the socks. I really wish they had baby socks. I'm going to use these for now, but I am going to be switching them out. And I think I'm going to use the blue ones here. And what you're going to do is, basically, I really don't want these kind because, you know, the baby socks has got a little plastic thing in there holding it. So, I think I'm going to split the yarn, use it for a second, stuff the sock, loose up the foot part so it'll look like something's in it besides nothing. Okay, and we're going to use the wire form. You're going to poke it in the sock, and you're going to bring it to your wire cagey thingy down here, and you are going to hook it at the very end of it. Make sure the toe part is facing inwards. Okay, the heel should be outwards, facing you. Like I said, this is the closest thing I got and the fastest thing I got, and it works. And we got a piece of wire. Same thing, just make sure that it's over a little bit from each other and your heel is facing outwards. And here you go. I think she turned out adorable. I love it. I'm glad my projects are coming out so good. Okay, so now what we are going to finish is our mushrooms. Our very, very small mushrooms. we're going to add the dots, glue them, and then they will go in my garden, my flower bed. My small ones, and I will have the larger one done. It is being what do you call it? Dry. It needs spray painted and dry. I am not a wasteful person, so I do use my dirty things that I use during the projects. Okay, so we're gonna take our dauber. It's our bouncy, a small one for the small ones and a medium for the medium. And I will come back on when the large one's dry and show you that one. Now, to turn out your circles right, you don't want a whole lot of paint on your bouncies at once. And if they don't come out, that's good. You just go right back over it, tap it again. Once you get it going, it goes.
Don't want to see my amazing skills?
Just be careful because it does kind of like slide, and it does mess up your circles just like it just did. So you can't go a whole fast, but get my fingerprints covered up. Okay, I think that is enough. We're gonna let that dry. And then we're gonna come back and we're going to glue them. Oh, I can't believe my day I'm having. Gotta clean your brush off so the colors don't. Okay, bounce, 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 bounce. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll be bounced out. Just go around your rim and dot them. And it's up to you, like how many dots that you put on yours. I kind of like mine covered. Okay. And my fingers has actually got paint from my fingers onto it, so I gotta cover them up. You could do halves as well. I am gonna find a way that I'm gonna light these up. Oh, I just figured it out. I just show you guys at the end of the video how I'm gonna light it. Because I did make the solar light once, but I did not make the solar lights into mushrooms. I just made lamps out of them. But I love this one, the bowl, because of the cute little designs on it and the rim. And I got my hand right into a dot. Lift up so I don't mess it up. Well, I used the small one on this one. I'm going to move to the bigger one from the bigger one after I get the top of this done. Oops. messed up. Crap. That one kind of did too, but throw that in my water. I don't know, guys. I think this one might be better off on the big mushroom instead of this mushroom. But it's too late now because I'm not going to do all that painting again. Oh, it's funny because I could have dried these a long time ago before I got my heat dryer thingy out. Sorry guys, not thinking until it's too late.
But, bro, Sam, get an anvil and then I'm going to show you something.
Okay. I want to take this time and thank you guys for watching my video. If you would please like it, share it, because that helps my channel grow. Subscribe if you would like to watch other videos of mine, and hit that bell if you want notifications of any uploads that I make, which is going to be a lot here pretty soon. In the next couple of, within a week or so, I will be back on track. Okay, so we're going to let the mushrooms dry. We done our little girl. Okay, and the only thing I gotta do is the big mushrooms, which, like I said, they're getting spray painted. I don't want to move my cameras and everything out in my backyard. It's just too much. So I can spray paint them, and then I will come back on and show you the big ones. They're no different than the little ones that just got done, except for I'm not making messes with them. What was I saying?
Where you at? I got to show you something.
They're outside getting air dried. So I will show you guys those when I show you the review of these outside. But I want to thank you again for sticking with me and for watching my videos.
I'm going to try to get them and take them somewhere.
And I want to say bye. See you next time.